What if I told you that fear is not just an emotion, but a physical reaction, a vibration? And what if the ghost you saw was not a spirit at all, but just a sound frequency that your brain misinterpreted as a shadow? It sounds like science fiction, but science has a name for this: infrasound. In this journey, we are going to uncover how this specific wave, inaudible and invisible, is the secret engine behind many so-called paranormal phenomena. We are not talking about folklore. We are talking about physics, neurology, and one crucial frequency that attacks your body at a subconscious level, where you have no defense. What you are about to hear may change how you view every haunted location forever. Let's start with the basics. Human hearing registers sounds between 20 and 20,000 Hertz. Infrasound lives below 20 Hertz. It is the deep, slow rumble of a distant earthquake, a strong wind cutting through a canyon, or even the motor of a power plant. But science has presented us with a truly disturbing number: 19 Hertz. This is not just a low sound. This is the natural resonant frequency of your eyeball. Think about that. At 19 Hertz, your eyeballs begin to slightly vibrate. This vibration causes your brain to interpret a distorted image, a flickering shadow in your peripheral vision, a shape that moves. The person swears they saw a presence, but the only presence there was the physics of sound. This revelation by itself is a game changer in our understanding of fear. To illustrate this point, we need to talk about Vic Tandy, a British engineer and researcher. Tandy was working in an old laboratory and began to constantly feel watched. He saw grey shapes, felt a pressure in his chest, and the atmosphere was thick. He was convinced the lab was haunted. One day, while working on sound measuring equipment, he noticed an anomaly. The device detected a wave of 18.98 Hertz, almost exactly 19 Hertz. The source: a recently installed, poorly adjusted extractor fan, located minutes away. As soon as he turned off the fan, the sightings stopped. The lab's entity was not a spirit, but infrasound. The ghost was debunked by science. Tandy and other researchers didn't stop there. They wanted to prove the link between infrasound and psychological terror. They set up an experiment where they secretly exposed an audience of 700 people to infrasound waves during a music concert. No one could hear the sound. What happened? A significant portion of the audience, when leaving, reported strange sensations. They spoke of sudden sadness, intense anxiety, chills down the spine, and, yes, a feeling of oppressive presence. The participants had no idea that the fear was being physically injected into the air. The experiment proved that infrasound attacks our perception, transforms environments, and makes us doubt our own sanity. If you are shocked by what infrasound is capable of, and you want to uncover more mysteries that connect science and the supernatural, now is the time to subscribe to the channel, hit the button, activate the bell, and join this journey. Our mission is to give you the knowledge to debunk fear. If you've ever been to a medieval castle, a Gothic church, or an abandoned hospital, you know these places feel like they have an atmosphere. Physics explains it. The massive architecture, the long stone corridors, and the large empty spaces are designed to resonate. They function as natural resonance chambers for these low frequencies. The wind howls in a way that generates infrasound. Distant traffic or ship engines create vibrations in the structure. The place is literally vibrating at the frequency of fear. It is the environment, not the lingering souls, that is activating your panic instinct and generating those 19 Hertz visual hallucinations. The danger of infrasound goes far beyond psychological terror. At high power levels, infrasound becomes a silent weapon, a non-lethal weapon of war. Military studies have explored how specific frequencies can induce extreme nausea, severe dizziness, disorientation, and even rupture internal organs. It is an invisible form of attack that disables a target without leaving a single trace of bullet or explosion. It attacks the region of our body responsible for balance and breathing, making the panic feel like a heart attack. This is the materialization of the horror that something can hurt us without us even being able to hear the attack. This is the true dark side of the fear frequency. Of course, the science of infrasound cannot explain every event. The world of the paranormal is vast, but it gives us a powerful tool: informed skepticism. Before attributing a chill to a wandering soul, you now have an obligation to ask yourself, what is the closest sound source? Is there a motor, a vent, or a strong wind that might be resonating at 19 Hertz? The truth about infrasound is that it makes fear much more real. It's not an invention of our minds. It's the physics of sound attacking us. The ghost is not outside. It is being created inside your very own eyeball. It is proof that the unknown is often just science that we had not yet fully understood. Now that you know the truth about infrasound, I want to know, what do you find scarier? By a real spirit, or the idea that your own body is being deceived by physics? Leave your opinion and your biggest mystery in the comments. Let's debate the fine line between the paranormal and pure science. Share this video so more people can discover the true secret behind fear. Thank you for joining us in this silent decryption. My name is your name, channel name, and we'll see you in the next revelation.